Don't even think about buying a home in Livermore, California until you hear this, because what you don't know could cost you thousands. If you're a first-time home buyer, a Bay Area commuter, or just curious about what it's really like to live in Livermore, this video is a no-fluff, real talk guide to what's happening in the market right now. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain so you can decide, is Livermore really worth it, or should I look somewhere else? Let's dive in. Let's talk about something super important, home prices in Livermore. Here's the truth, Livermore is not cheap. Right now, the average home price in Livermore is about $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million. That number surprises a lot of people, especially if you're coming from places where homes cost a lot less, like other parts of the East Bay or the Central Valley. Now, what does that big number really mean for you? Let's say you have a big down payment, 20%. Even then, your monthly payment could still be between $8,000 and $9,000 a month. That number includes your mortgage, property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maybe even HOA fees, depending on the home. Now, you might be thinking, what? Do homes in Livermore really cost that much? Not exactly. Some condos or townhomes can start in the $800,000s, but if you want a home that's move-in ready in a good neighborhood and doesn't need a bunch of work, that's where you'll probably need that $1.3 million budget. So, what can you do about it? You need a solid plan. That means talking to a mortgage expert like me and getting fully pre-approved before you go house shopping. Not just pre-qualified, pre-approved. What's the difference? A pre-qualification means you give the lender some basic information like your income, and they give you a rough idea of what you might be able to borrow, but nothing is confirmed. Pre-approval, on the other hand, is the real deal. That's when a lender actually checks your income, your credit, your savings, and more. They will tell you exactly how much home you can afford and what your monthly payment will be. Here's why that matters so much. When you find the right home, you'll already be ready. You can move fast, make a strong offer, and feel confident about what you're spending. Plus, sellers are much more likely to take your offer seriously if they see that pre-approval letter. It tells them this buyer is ready to go. So, if Livermore is a place you want to call home, the smartest thing you can do right now is prepare. Don't wait until you fall in love with a house, then realize you're not ready. Talk to an expert, get your numbers lined up, and go in with a plan. It makes all the difference. Let's break it down together. When you buy a home in Livermore, you're not just paying for the house, you're paying for everything around it too, and there's a lot to love. Let's start with downtown Livermore. It's charming, it's clean, and it's walkable. That means you can park your car and just stroll around. There are cozy coffee shops, delicious restaurants, fun little stores, and even a movie theater. You can grab a scoop of ice cream, sit outside on a sunny day, and enjoy live music or weekend events. It feels like something out of a Hallmark movie, but it's real life, and people love it here. Now, let's talk about the wineries. Livermore has over 50 local wineries. That's a lot. These are real working vineyards where you can go wine tasting, listen to music, or even have a picnic with a view. And here's the best part. It feels fancy, like Napa, but it's way more laid back and affordable. Locals get to enjoy this almost every weekend. Then there's one of the biggest reasons why families want to move here, the schools. Livermore has great public schools that are highly rated. Parents want their kids to get a great education, and this is one of the places where they can. Plus, Livermore is known for being safe. You'll see families riding bikes, kids playing in the park, and neighbors who actually know each other. That kind of safety and community feels priceless. Let's not forget location. Livermore is in a great spot for people who work in other cities. You've got the 580 freeway, which takes you to Pleasanton, Dublin, or the Bay Area. And if you don't want to drive, there's always the ACE train. It's an easy way to get to places like San Jose or Silicon Valley, so you can live somewhere else peaceful but still get to work without much hassle. So yes, homes in Livermore come with a big price tag, but here's what that price tag includes: a fun, walkable downtown, over 50 amazing wineries, excellent schools and safe communities, a great location for commuters, and a small town feel with real long-term value. You're not just buying a house, you're buying into a lifestyle, and that's why people are willing to pay more to live here. If you're thinking about Livermore, this is what you're really getting for your money, and it's why homes here stay in high demand year after year. Now, let's talk about something that surprises a lot of first-time home buyers. It's not just the price of the home you have to think about. There are a few other costs that come with buying a home. First, let's talk about closing costs. These are extra fees you pay when closing on the house. They can include things like the appraisal, lender fees, and title insurance. Most of the time, closing costs are about 2 to 5% of the home price. So on a $1.3 million home, that could be $26,000 to $65,000 extra. Next up, property taxes. In Livermore, property taxes are about 1.25% of the home's price each year. On a $1.3 million home, that's over $16,000 a year, or about $1,300 a month just in taxes. Then there's homeowners insurance. This protects your home from things like fire or storms. It's required by the lender and costs a few $1,000s a year. And don't forget about repairs and upkeep. Even if your home looks perfect, things can still break. Roofs, water heaters, and appliances all wear out over time. You might also want to paint, fix the floors, or update the kitchen. It's smart to save a little money each month for future repairs. So here's the big idea. Buying a home isn't just about your mortgage. It's about knowing the full cost of owning a home before you buy. If you're not sure how to figure that out, no worries. That's what I'm here for. I'll walk you through all the numbers so there's no surprises. If you're thinking about buying in Livermore, you're definitely not alone. So many people are looking here because it offers that perfect mix of small town charm, great schools, and a great location. And the truth is, demand isn't going away anytime soon. That's why if you're serious about buying a home, the best thing you can do is to start preparing right now. Don't sit back and wait for the market to crash or interest rates to suddenly drop. No one can perfectly predict the market. And in Livermore, home prices are staying strong because people still want to live here. Inventory is low, and when a good home hits the market, it doesn't sit long. So what can you do? The first step is knowing what you can actually afford. That's where I come in. As a mortgage broker, I'll help you get fully pre-approved, not just pre-qualified. That means I'll review your income, your credit, your savings, and walk you through all the loan options. I'll help you figure out your exact monthly payment, how much you need for a down payment, and closing costs, and how to structure your offer so it's as strong as possible. And if you don't already have a real estate agent, that's okay too. I work with some amazing agents who know Livermore inside and out. People who understand the market, the neighborhoods, and how to help buyers just like you when in a competitive situation. I'd be happy to connect you. Here's the thing, buying a home is a big decision. And yes, it can feel overwhelming at times, but you don't have to figure it out all by yourself. With the right guidance, it can actually feel exciting and even fun. So if Livermore is where you see yourself, let's make a plan. I'll walk you through every step, answer all your questions, and help you feel confident about your next move. Call or text me, or just click the link below and schedule a free consultation. No pressure, just real advice to help you get ready. And if this video helped you today, please hit that like button. It really helps more home buyers just like you find this information. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future tips about Livermore and other great cities in the area. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.